Hello, welcome back. And we want to create a handrails on top of the platform here. This is just for the safety purposes. When one climbing up, you have some protection where in case of you slide, you'll be able to get some protection using the handrail, or handrail helps in walking with stability. You can lean on that and do whatever you want to do on top here. So another hurdle we have is that the handrail tool only detect or work with the beam. So the moment I click on it, you can be able to see we are being asked to select the I or U beam, U profile. And at the edge here, we don't have a U profile. So what we want to do, we want to create an I beam here just for the purposes of creating the handrail. So once we've created the handrail, go ahead and explode the handrail. So the exploding the handrail will detach it from the I beam or the U beam. Then we delete the I beam, then we remain with our handrail in place. So that's how we can slightly cheat the system. Now, I'll come to I beam right here, and I'll come to still there and pick on that edge, and zoom all the way to this far end here, and click on that. So we have our beam in place. You can see we have a beam in place. So we go ahead and create another one along this edge here, along this edge. So let me just start that from that spot and move all the way to this far end here and snap it right there. So I'll try to take it inside by pressing Control E, take it inward like that. So I'll select on that side and create another one here from this end, from this edge here, from that edge to this far end here, and snap on that spot. So select on that, press Control E, take it inward like that. So we've created a beam at the end. So let me just turn that around. We have a beam here and a beam at the end. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select everything here, press Enter, and come to Profile, and I'll pick a beam group, and I want to hide the plates. So which one can I hide? I have profiles here, and let me pick on the plates. So the 6mm plates, I can go ahead and click close. I have the 6mm plate. I can right click and come to hide. So I've hidden them. So I've hidden them because we want to create, because we don't want an obstruction when doing or when creating the handrail here. So I'll come to handrail tool macro and select that member. And select a U profile here. Select on a U profile and right click and define it from that spot. To that spot. So we have our handrail in place. We'll do the same thing here, or we can do the same thing here. We'll come to handrail once again and select on that, then right click and snap on that spot. We'll snap on that spot and move all the way to this far end here and create a handrail here. Let me just snap on that spot. So I think we have a handrail in place. So I'll come here again and snap here. Snap right there and move all the way to this far end here and snap somewhere here. And snap right there. Right click, and you cannot connect to post with a concrete or by general end plate. So that's why we placed this. So what I'm going to do again, I'm going to pick on that member, right click, and right click once again, and I want to snap at the edge there and move all the way to this far end here and click on that. So we have our handrail in place. So you can see there's some variance here which might bring some difference, but that should not worry us. What we're going to do, we want to create the handrail and we'll modify that later on. So if you can look on this far end, we don't have the beam we've created, no beam we've created here. I'll come to beam, and I'll come and snap right there or right here, and move all the way to this far end, here. So that's the location we intend to place. So let me select on that, right click and come and snap on that spot and zoom out and come all the way to this far end here. And snap right there. So we have our handrails in full and in positions, in the accurate positions. So if I select on that member, press letter M and enter, I'll come and change the profile to, profiles to pipe and click OK, and that will change the pipe. I'll do the same thing here and press M and enter, and I'll change the post to pipe, and I'll do the same thing here. Press M and enter. I'll come and change the post to pipes. I'll click on that. So I'll do the same thing here. Instead of the L-shaped profile, I'll just press M and click enter. Press enter and change the post to a pipe, and click apply and give it an OK. So we still have some more modification that we need to rectify, because if I zoom close, you can see slightly okay. So we'll have to create some elbow connections here, just some smooth connection here, there, and a smooth connection here. And we still have our cage ladder running all the way and finding some entry here. So we still have some more modifications on the handrails here. So let's meet on the next presentation. On the next presentation, we'll be discussing on the connection of the handrail and further adjustments on the handrail here. So let's meet then. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.